My 45-year-old client Victor has been going on 4 dates per week with beautiful younger women.
I had 4 dates the week after we put our profile live.
In fact, now he has a new problem.
I've had a problem since completing the profile of having too many matches.
How is this even possible? In this video, I'll show you the 3 deceptively simple changes we made to his profile, so you can use them as well to blow up your matches and dates.
All right, so real quick, let's look at Victor's before profile, okay? And I'll quickly show you his after profile so that I can then show you the specific changes we made. So the 3 simple changes that Victor made to go from no dates to 4 dates a week. Let's crack into it. The first one is fashion, okay? I want you to pay close attention to, just how he's dressed here. Overall, clothes and hair that make him look old. I mean, he is a little bit old, he's 45, but that doesn't mean we want to transmit this old, sort of sad, depressed energy, right? So here, there's no clothes that makes him really stand out or look young, vibrant, energetic. Everything's kind of dark, and his hair is just not doing him any favors here, okay? It just leaves a poor first impression. The girl is gonna look at his profile and think, well, this is the energy, this is the vibe I'm gonna get from him, and this is not the energy that we want to be transmitting, okay? So that's the first thing we changed, is clothes that fit and match, okay? We gave him a suit, okay, tailored, right? Just took his otherwise already fitted suit and just had him wear it. Found him a jacket that works, some accessories. In terms of clothes, okay, just a quick tip for you. The fit and the match are the most important things, okay? So the fit in the shoulders, the waist, the arms, okay, is the most important thing. Then after that is the matches, the colors. Do they contrast well? Do they match together well? What doesn't matter at all is the brand or how expensive it is. So you don't need to spend a fortune to be able to look good, okay? And also we got him a haircut that makes him look sharp and young. I mean, if you just look at the difference here, it is a world of difference between this guy here and this guy here. He looks like he, got younger by like 10 years, okay? So some quick tips for you here that you can immediately implement are, clothes, wear a fitted suit. This is an easy win. As they say, lingerie is to a woman as a suit is to a man. It is a great first photo that always leaves a good impression, especially it must be fitted, okay, tailored. Get a good jacket, okay, leather or jean or some kind of jacket that gives you a bit of a square shoulder, okay? Asian men really benefit from wearing something that gives them a little bit more size and a little bit more masculinity, right? This kind of larger frame. It just gives that impression of a little bit extra masculine, oomph, right? In terms of hair, go to a barber, okay, a good one. Not like a sports clips or a great clips. Go to like a proper barber for men and ask him this, okay? Ask him to make you look as handsome as possible. I've done this before myself. I've done this with clients. Just ask him to make you look as handsome as possible and show you a few options, right? A good barber will give you a consultation and sort of tell you like, hey, these are the 3 options we could go with. Which one do you think suits you better? And gosh, sometimes the results even astound me. Like it comes out really good, okay? So barbers really know what they're doing if you're going to a good one. Let's look at the second change that we made here, which was his body language, okay? Here we have, pretty closed and tense body language. If we look at, the way he's standing here and even here where he's supposedly doing improv comedy, he's looking tense in his face and his shoulders, and his facial expressions are really dead, okay? Like dead. Again, it just doesn't show any energy. Does this even look like a person you'd want to hang out with, much less go on a date with, right? So how you look in your profile is how girls think you always are, right? So if you look dead and not animated in your profile, that's how she thinks you actually are, and she doesn't want to feel that on an in-person date with you. Right. So what did we do for him in terms of body language? I taught him open body language. Okay. So shoulders back, chest open, head up, right? Feet apart. So these are things, this is like masculine body language, right? Chest open, head up, shoulders back, feet apart. The fact that he's just standing this way and carrying him this way in his profile actually speaks volumes to the girl when she's seeing it. She's like feeling this confident energy, feeling like, wow, if I go on a date with this guy, I'm gonna be with this relaxed poised, confident man, you know, and you can see in his face too, there's energy in his face now. It lights up. It's like he's animated about his life, and now he looks confident. Guys don't realize that confidence can be transmitted through the screen, through the photo itself. Even a still image transmits confidence or low confidence based on body language. So quick tip for you here regarding body language is facial expressions, and actually body language as well, follows what you're thinking, okay? What you're thinking in your head. So you want to think to yourself positive thoughts like, I'm the shit, girls love me, you know, I'm the boss. This sounds super cheesy, okay? But it actually truly works, okay? I teach my clients this. What happens is when you're thinking something, the body naturally just follows that, right? Because, you know, when a person looks like downtrodden and not confident, it's because in their head, they're feeling not confident. They're feeling low self-esteem. They're thinking thoughts that bring themselves down. Well, the opposite's also true. If you think thoughts that bring you up, then it will actually show up on your face and your body as well. Now let's look at the third change that we made for Victor, which is his lifestyle. Not that we changed his lifestyle, we just changed the way we presented it, okay? So here, I mean, he doesn't really show any positive parts about his life. It's pretty much random photos from his camera roll, okay? It's him, you know, lounging around, holding a beer, looking kind of like a middle schooler here. And all of these photos really don't add much value. Even this improv comedy photo, which could otherwise be very cool, doesn't look great because of the lack of confident body language. So overall, this just looks like a very watered down version of him, and that's not what we want, right? This is what most Asian guys are doing, by the way, is they're using photos that were not intentionally taken and therefore just show a watered down version of yourself, which that's not going to do you any favors, right? You want a profile that shows the best sides of you so the girl can see that and think, wow, like that's a guy I want to go on a date with. So what did we do for Victor in terms of presenting his lifestyle? We took specific photos, okay? Intentionally took photos to illustrate his lifestyle. Things like his professional success here, athleticism, cooking here, humor with the improv comedy, social proof, right? People watching him. That's huge, okay? And this has implied social proof, because it looks like he's kind of cooking for his friends, and his soft caring side, right? You know, playing with the dog here. Girls really like a balance of this sort of dominant masculine figure and a bit of soft caring energy. So overall, you can see here that now we see a really complete picture of Victor and his best traits, right? Not a watered down version of himself, but actually a profile that shows him to the max and would make him look attractive to women who are, you know, looking to go on dates. So here's some quick tips for you in terms of presenting your lifestyle. When you're taking lifestyle photos, you want to be in action. You don't want to be posed, okay? So to do this, look away from the camera and just do the activity, right? So let's say you're cooking or playing tennis. Guys always ask me, like, how do I take a hobby photo of me doing this activity? Well, just do the actual activity. And the key is have someone, your photographer, your friend, take hundreds of photos of you doing it, right? If they just snap 100 photos of you playing tennis, you're gonna find one that's good and you just choose it after. And they're all gonna look super natural because you weren't posing for it. You were just doing the activity. So by nature, it's gonna come out natural.
So there you have it. I promise if you implement even one of these changes, you'll immediately start seeing your matches and dates increase. And if you want my personal help to help you create your profile and find a long-term relationship, use the link below to book a free consultation with me. I look forward to talking with you.